Roll Tide Bama fans, what's going on? It's your boy Mizzy. I'm here to give my breakdown and my prediction for the Bama versus Oklahoma game, man. It's been an up and down season. It's been a high moments, low moments, but we're in the playoffs. So, like I always say, man, even in the NFL, you start from ground zero. Everybody has a chance to win a championship. Well, maybe not Tulane and James Madison, but y'all get my point. But anyways, Bama fans, man, first of all, I'm going to get into some of the injury updates. It's been said that Jan Miller and Josh Quavez will most likely be playing. Coach DeBoer said they were trending in the right direction, so that's good. Justin Jefferson, he should be back, the linebacker. And Xavier Brown, he should be playing. He was beat up a little bit in the SEC championship, but they said everything looks good. He should be playing. And LT Overton, they're saying he's doubtful. The rumors are, well, first of all, Coach DeBoer said that it's a medical illness. The rumors are it's some dealing with blood clots. Don't know what's true. However, praying for LT. Hopefully he gets well, has a speedy recovery. But like I say, man, that's about the major. It's other injuries, but them the major injuries that I'm paying attention to. But like I said, man, hopefully, LT play, but we'll see. But guys, I'm gonna be honest. Man, I do not trust this offense. I don't know how other Alabama fans feel, but man, I do not trust this offense. Now, I do think the offense is good enough to win this game. Even though Oklahoma defense is great, I just think Oklahoma offense isn't great. Last game, we outgained them 406 to 12 yards, but we had 3 turnovers. Ty had the interception. Was it a pick six? It might have been, but an interception, fumble. Ryan had the muff kick on the punt return. So that cancels out the 406 yards. Ty threw for 300 some yards, but when you have 2 turnovers, that's putting you in a negative. But like I said, man, I'm hoping the offense. I hope the offense come out and just clicking on all cylinders, firing. I think early in this game, because if you watch the games where Ty Simpson and the offense is struggling, you can tell it right off. It's not they start off hot and get cold. I think as soon as this game starts, you'll be able to, in the first quarter, to see, okay, this is going to be one of those games. This is going to be one of them drag out. Hopefully we get enough points to win games. But anyways, like I said, man, Bama outgained them 406 to 12 yards last time. And Bama had 23 first downs to Oklahoma having, did I say that correctly? Bama had 23 first downs to OU having 12 first downs. So just that disparity right there shows that you're a better team, but with the 3 turnovers, that cancels out. So I think this game, Bama, I don't think they'll have 3 turnovers. I could see us having 1 turnover, but I think our defense that didn't force a turnover last time will force a turnover. Our defense, most games, forces turnovers, so hopefully they get back on track, forcing turnovers. The defense, most games have played great. I think probably the biggest key to winning this game is field position. If you look at the games Alabama has lost versus Georgia in the SEC championship, we gave up, it was 3 drives that started in Alabama-owned territory, and Georgia scored 21 points off them. And like I said, if you have an offense starting, even if an offense is not explosive, if you have an offensive starter plus territory, they're just putting them in an advantageous position to score. And like I said, man, most defenses, they'll hold, even a great defense will hold, but eventually they will, give up something. Like I say, the rules lean so far to the offense, you're not going to shut down most of these teams. But like I say, hopefully, have good field position. Like I said, because versus Georgia, you had a block punt, you had an interception, a bad kick one time. and like I say, barely kicked the ball in it. So it's just a lot of stuff you got to clean up. That if you want to be a great football team, mistakes you can't make. And like I said, man, like I said, key field position, another key. Like I said, I just spoke on the injury report. How healthy this team is. It was rumors Ty Simpson was banged up. I don't really want to hear that, because if you're out there, you're playing. If you're not well enough to play, you got Austin Mack, you got Keelan Russell. Let them get in. If you can't play well, that's about what I feel. I don't think Ty Simpson hurt though. He might have been banged up, which at this point, late in the season, everybody's banged up. But like I said, man, you if you're not well enough, sit down and let somebody else come in the game. But this damn light tripping over here. But anyways, so like I said, man, I think this game. So when I was looking at just thinking about the score, I'm thinking I don't see no big scoring game. I don't see no 40-point. No, I would be shocked if either one of these teams had a big offensive explosion this game. I just don't see that in the cards. I see Bama 23-17 game, close to the score the first time, just Bama on the winning side. I just don't see Bama running away with a score. Even if Bama wins, their offense has been struggling so much, and you can just chalk in like they're not gonna run the ball well, because one thing, they're not gonna commit to running the ball, and like I said, I just wouldn't look for them to run the ball well. And another key thing is how well is if Jam Miller plays, how well is Jam Miller catching out the backfield? How well is him and the other running backs blocking, catching blitzes? Because you've seen teams have been sending a lot of pressure at Ty Simpson to not let him get comfortable back there in the pocket. Ty, he's been looking a little rattled. He's been looking like he's not confident in what he's seeing. He's not letting the ball go when he should. He's holding the ball too long. He's times he should run, he's not running. His decision making has just been all over the place. And like I said, it's just a lot of stuff, he needs to clean up to get back on track. I think he can, but like I said, man, it's one of those things that Bama fans, you can't be mad, win or loss, because I think this team has achieved a lot. Starting out at the beginning of the season, losing to Florida State, turning around, and then doing what they did, winning all them ranked wins. I do think this team has a fight, like they have a tough mentality. It's just, can you put it all together, and can you come out here and play football? Because if you can beat Oklahoma, then you're playing Indiana, and then look, like I said, next round, anything can happen, anything. So like I said, man, I'm thinking 23-17, guys. Like I said, man, I'm thinking Alabama get a couple turnovers. I think OU settles for some field goals. Bama has to settle for some field goals, but they score more touchdowns. Therefore, like I say, I got 23-17. Like I say, I think John Mateer probably have maybe one rushing touchdown, because Bama will tend to give up rushing touchdown to the quarterback. But like I said, guys, man, we'll see how it goes. Hopefully, Bama fans, we have a great game, and we, like I said, on to the next round. Roll Tide, like, comment, subscribe, share. And man, hey, I'm coming to y'all guys late night. I just was like, man, let me go get this video out, how I feel about the game. Everybody, hey, jump in the comments. Let me know how y'all feel about this game. Let me know, is your confidence level between 1 to 10, where your confidence at? Like I said, my confidence is around a 6, somewhere around a 6. Just because the offense. You see, I didn't even really speak about the defense this game, just because I think the defense will show up. I'm really not worried about the defense not showing up, because like I said, I'm just not. But the offense, like I said, it remains to be seen. But anyway, guys, catch you next time.